Less than 24 hours after his arrest, designated global terror financer and 1993 Mumbai serial blast accused, Dawood Ibrahim's brother Iqbal Kaskar has named some political leaders in Maharashtra during his grilling by the anti-extortion cell. The Thane Police Commissioner Paramveer Singh dropped the D-bomb when he spoke of the dirty underworld nexus with select Maharashtra politicians. He has the blood of 257 innocents on his hands. Did political leaders help India's most wanted terrorist evade the law? Did the mastermind of the 1993 Mumbai blast get political cover? Thane cop busts the big Dawood Neta Nexus.
Names of more than one politicians have cropped up in the investigation so far, but that is subject to verification. We are verifying, we are collecting evidence.
Undeniable Dawood Neta link.
Let us complete the investigation against these people whose names have cropped up, and once we have the evidence, then we will share the name. That will be the right stage to share the names.
The Thane top cop stopping short of naming leaders of any political party, but confirming to India Today that gangsters were acting on tip-offs from netas to threaten, extort and illegally grab land. Less than 24 hours after his arrest, underworld don and international terror financer Dawood Ibrahim's brother Iqbal Kaskar has been remanded to 8 days in police custody for running an extortion racket. But investigations have led the police to a dirty political nexus. It was Ram Jethmalani who had first named Sharad Pawar and the UPA for letting off Dawood Ibrahim, and at least 2 other NCP leaders are under the scanner for their alleged links to Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar. Does the connection extend beyond the NCP? The international terror financer's brother has been nabbed. Will Dawood Ibrahim be next? With Mayuresh Ganpatiyai and Sahil Joshi, Bureau Report, India Today. Now, Inspector Pradeep Sharma is the officer who went and arrested Iqbal Kaskar. He's the one who's registered the case against him. My colleague Mayuresh Ganpatiyai spoke to him. Let's listen in.
हमारे साथ हैं एनकाउंटर स्पेशलिस्ट प्रदीप शर्मा, जो कि अब थाने के एंटी एक्सटॉर्शन सेल को हेड कर रहे हैं, और इन्होंने ही इस ऑपरेशन को लीड किया था जिसके तहत इकबाल कास्कर को अरेस्ट किया गया है। आइए इनसे जानते हैं ये ऑपरेशन कैसे कैरी आउट हुआ और कैसे इसकी प्लानिंग हुई। सर, बताइए थोड़ा सा कि ये जो ऑपरेशन था, इतना बड़ा ऑपरेशन, इकबाल कास्कर को उसके डेन में, उसके किले में जाके अरेस्ट करना, ये कैसे कैरी आउट हुआ था, कैसे इसकी प्लानिंग हुई थी?
एक्चुअली सीपी साहब ने मुझे बुला के बोला कि थाने में एक गैंग की एक्टिविटी पिछले कुछ महीनों से तेज हो गई हैं। तो मैंने अपने जो इन्फॉर्मेंट्स हैं, अपने जो सोर्सेस हैं, उनको ब्रीफ किया। फाइनली हम लोग 2 लोगों पे हमको शक हुआ, उनको हमने पिकअप किया। एक मुमताज़ शेख और दूसरा था इसरार अली सैयद। तो मुमताज़ शेख यहाँ स्टेट एजेंट था, है मतलब वो, उसके पास कस्टमर्स आते थे, डिस्प्यूटेड मैटर्स आते थे, वो आगे सप्लाई करता था। फिर आगे इकबाल का नाम टॉप अप हुआ ड्यूरिंग इन्वेस्टिगेशन। तो अभी इकबाल कास्कर का हमने वेराबोट्स निकाला कहाँ है ये, पहले सारा में अरेस्ट था वो। तो उसका जो सोर्सेस, मैंने बॉम्बे किया है, बहुत साल था मैं मुंबई में, तो सोर्सेज ने बताया कि फ़िलहाल वो रत्नागिरी उसके गांव गया हुआ है। तो हमने उसकी सारे मूवमेंट पे ध्यान रखना शुरू कर दिया। फाइनली 1-2 दिन पहले हसीना पारकर जो है उसकी सिस्टर, जो अभी एक्सपायर हो चुकी हैं, उनके घर में वो रह रहा है ऐसा मालूम पड़ा। लेकिन नागपाड़ा में जाके उसको उठाना, वहाँ से उठाना, इतना कंजेस्टेड एरिया, और ना बोलें तो भी थोड़ा बहुत होल्ड तो है ही उनका वहाँ पर। तो हम लोगों ने प्रॉपर वहाँ आदमी प्लेस किए, 24 आवर्स इसको खाना कौन लेके जाता है, इसको चाय कहाँ से जाती है, कौन कौन मिलने आते हैं, वो वॉच रख दिया हम लोगों ने वहाँ। फाइनली जब कंफर्म हुआ इसने ऑर्डर दिया खाने का, तो उस समय हम लोग इसके घर में घुसे। तो फ्रंट में हम लोगों ने लेडी पुलिस लेके गए थे, जो कैमरे का व्यू था वो ब्लॉक कर दिया था। बेल बजे अंदर गए, दरवाजा खोला, व्यू ब्लॉक था कैमरे का, अंदर गए, अंदर जाके खाना खा रहा था। मैंने बोला इकबाल चलो, बोले सर खाना खा लूँ फिर चलता हूँ। तो मैंने ठीक है, दवाई भी लेना साथ में। ऑपरेशन तो इससे भी बड़े बड़े ऑपरेशंस किए मैं, लेकिन वहाँ जाके इसको विदाउट एनी प्रोटेस्ट उठाना, ये अपने में एक अलग बात थी। तो फाइनली हम लोग सक्सेसफुल हो गए। ये भी कुछ मतलब प्रोटेस्ट रेजिस्ट नहीं कर पाया।
And Paramveer Singh is the commissioner of the Thane Police. He now joins me on the broadcast. Sir, what are charges against Iqbal Kaskar? One complainant, or did several come forward?
There is one complainant in this case. Extortion calls were received by many people, many builders. We were aware of the victims. We approached them, and finally we could convince and give the confidence to one person who has come to us. And on basis of that, we registered an extortion case. We have arrested 3 accused persons in the case, including Iqbal Kaskar, who is brother of Dawood Ibrahim.
Yes, yes. But did this extortion happen just in Dawood Ibrahim's name, or is there a direct Dawood Ibrahim link to this incident, to these extortions?
There is definitely an extortion angle of the Dawood Ibrahim gang. The calls were made in the name of the gang. The calls were made in name of Dawood Ibrahim, that they are calling from his gang. So we are also investigating the role of Dawood Ibrahim in the entire case, and whether it is a direct role or indirect role, and accordingly then action will be initiated against him also.
Okay, but prima facie, your prima facie investigations, have they found that Dawood Ibrahim sitting in Pakistan was making calls to threaten builders, or his family or his people in Pakistan, were they making calls to businessmen and builders?
Well, definitely by investigation at least we can nail him and nail all the lies about him. That is what we will try. If he has played a role, we will try and nail him in the investigation.
Okay, and how long was this extortion racket on? Was it restricted just to builders, or was it spread, you know, more extensively to whether Bollywood or other businessmen in Maharashtra?
Yes, there are more victims in this case, mostly builders, some businessmen, some jewelers also. And this extortion racket, so far we have got information, was going on since 2013. And finally in 2016, from this person, 4 flats were extorted. Also some cash amounts was extorted from this person.
Okay, now what we are also told, sir, is that Iqbal Kaskar has named some Netas, some politicians. Can you tell us who these are, what their role was?
Names of some local politicians who are of the rank of corporators or below have cropped up. Not too many names. Some names have cropped up. We are investigating that angle also. Evidence is being collected, and we will book the people on basis of the evidence which we are able to collect against the persons.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you're going to name politicians and you're going to book politicians. Can you name them on the broadcast, and also what political parties they belong to?
No, I will not be in a position at this stage. It will not be fair. So let us complete the investigation against these people whose names have cropped up, and once we have the evidence, then we will share the name. That will be the right stage to share the names.
Okay. For the moment, Mr. Paramveer Singh, Commissioner Thane Police, many thanks for joining us here on India First. I now want to shift focus to Bollywood. Is Bollywood eulogizing extortionists and gangsters and terrorists. Because citing the arrest of Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar's brother, a little-known organization, the Hindu Sena, has written a letter to the Home Ministry and demanded a probe into funding of the film Hasina Parker. This group is seeking an investigation into the cast and crew, alleging that there are connections with the underworld that need to be probed.
मुझे इस बात का अफसोस नहीं है कि मैं तुझे नहीं जानती। इस बात का अफसोस है कि तू मुझे नहीं जानती। जब पता चलेगा ना, सबके घर में खुद पानी देने जाएगी। आपा याद रह गया ना? नाम याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं।
Just 4 days ahead of the release of Shraddha Kapoor's star Hasina Parker, the Hindu Sena has shot off a letter to the Union Home Minister seeking an inquiry into the funding of the film.
का इल्जाम है तुम्हारे भाई पर देशभक्ति के काम का नहीं।
पर मेरी क्या गलती है?
यही कि तुम उसकी बहन हो।
On Monday night, Dawood Ibrahim's brother Iqbal Kaskar was nabbed from his sister Hasina Parker's house while having dinner. Pradeep Sharma, the encounter specialist heading the anti-extortion cell, led the operation. Kaskar stands accused of extorting money from businessmen from Thane. Dawood Ibrahim still controls the Mumbai real estate business through political leaders. Iqbal Kaskar named an NCP corporator linked to the suicide of a leading builder, Suraj Parmar, in 2015. The builder named 4 corporators before shooting himself. He named NCP's Najib Mullah and Hanumant Jagdale along with Congress's Vikrant Chawad. With Dawood Ibrahim's political and Bollywood links under the scanner, the big question: should Bollywood eulogize most wanted terrorist Dawood Ibrahim's sister Hasina Parker, who reportedly ruled the Mumbai underworld after the 1993 serial blast in Mumbai, which killed 257 and injured over 700.
मुंबई में भाई तो बहुत बने, पर आपा सिर्फ एक।
लोगों ने इज्जत बख्शी।
With Devesh and Javed Mustafa in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today. So on a day that the Mumbai police talks about the arrest of Iqbal Kaskar, we're talking about a film on Hasina Parker, his sister, Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar's sister. With me is Shraddha Kapoor. She's playing the role, and Apurva Lakhia, the director of the film. Welcome on India First, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Why a film on a gangster? What was the idea?
It's a film about a woman. Okay, now I don't think everyone's born a gangster or a godmother. You become that either because you want to or because of the circumstances that surround you. And what I found interesting was the journey of this woman who was born in a family of 12. Her father was a constable. She lived in a 12 by 12 foot chawl, and she got married at the age of 17 while the whole family was still quite poor. And once she got married, she expected all the happiness in the world of any lower class Indian girl who gets married at that time, of kids, you know, happiness, family. And then her brother's rise in the underworld started, and there was an unwritten rule in the underworld that you don't touch each other's families. You stick to the rivalry. I have a problem with you, I kill you. I don't go anywhere else. And that somehow changed in Mumbai. And how her husband was shot, her brother was shot, and then her entire family left for Dubai.
Are we creating sympathy for a gangster or an extortionist through this movie?
You know, firstly, when I didn't even know about Hasina Parker or who she was up until the fact that, up until my brother was signed for this film. Actually, my brother was signed for this film first. So I was like, oh, okay, you're doing a movie called Hasina. It was called Hasina then, now it's called Hasina Parker. And then he told me about it and I was like, oh, okay. There's a movie being made about this lady who's basically, life has been shaped by the presence of her, because of who her brother is. And there's also a line in our promo where, you know, the police officer when he's interrogating Hasina Parker, she says, what is my fault? And he says, just the fact that you are your brother's sister.
But is that her only fault?
I mean, I'm only trying to ask you because her brother is a international terror financer.
Right.
He's wanted in Mumbai for killing 257 innocent Mumbaikars in 1993 serial blast.
Yes.
So are we now eulogizing such people and their families, and especially when she's herself involved in extortion?
Sorry. I'm going to take
Okay, both of you.
Okay.
Sure.
Firstly, she, like I say that you are not given a choice in the family you're born, correct? Her brother might have done whatever it is, but obviously then what we are saying is that because her brother's done this, the sister's also done this. And I think...
But the sister has done extortion, hasn't she?
But
you've researched this.
Yes, but, okay, it's hearsay.
Using her brother's name to extort money, that's exactly what Iqbal Kaskar is today in jail for.
Correct, I understand that, but Hasina is not in jail. We are underestimating the Mumbai police, okay? They are extremely efficient and extremely good, like what has happened yesterday. If there is a case, if there is a FIR launched, the person is arrested straight away. I don't hear that about Hasina Parker. Okay.
But that's because she's no more. But are we?
No, she was arrested. She was taken to court once.
Yes.
Correct. So
yes, she was not implicated.
She was not implicated.
But
she was
are
given
we
bail.
now whitewashing Hasina Parker through Shraddha Kapoor?
No, not at all. In fact, we are stating the fact that there were 88 complaints, 88 cases against her. But the fact of the matter is there was no proof against her, hence she was not implicated. That's what we're saying. That's what we are showing. And we're showing all the incidences that actually happened in her life, we're showing them for what they've happened.
And it's a court case, so obviously there are two sides of the story. So as far as the question of whitewashing, that's impossible. Because when you're making a story on a grey character which is going to be talked about, it is very important that as filmmakers, there is a certain responsibility, okay? Because of the brother we are talking about, right? That is the main content of our conversation.
Who killed 257,
Correct.
who's accused of killing 257 innocent Mumbaikars.
Besides that, he's done various other things.
And various other things.
Correct.
And he continues to spread terror against India sitting in Pakistan.
So I agree with everything. But the thing is that we have done our research. We have spoken to police. We have spoken to judges. We've got transcripts of certain cases. We have spoken to people who interrogated her. And because this is based in a courtroom, we have put two sides to a story. You can tell me you did something at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon, but she was there at the same time. She said he didn't do this at 4 o'clock this afternoon, he did something else. I've put both sides of the story there. Whatever she was implicated for, that is why she's taken to court. When someone says that my father was this and the cop says, no, your father was this, we have shown both sides of the story with the proof we have.
Okay.
After that...
In your case, Shraddha, when children watch your story, when children watch this movie...
My films, you mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Will they be turned off about becoming a gangster, or will they be, excited
about becoming a gangster?
Yeah, or will they think, wow, what a life, and I'd rather be a Hasina Parker? This powerful god woman in Mumbai?
So, I'll tell you why I really, whenever I do any film, I never know what the reaction is going to be. In fact, a lot of things have happened in my life that I didn't fathom for myself. I've gotten a lot of love and adulation, and then you never know what film does what for you. What you do know is very simple questions you can ask yourself when you're picking up a film is something that I ask myself every time. Firstly, this being an actress or female actor, if you may call it, has been my childhood dream. So for me, doing movies in itself is a very, very big deal. So,
but your responsibility towards society, and especially being a Mumbaiker, especially since Mumbai has suffered these people.
May I complete myself, please? Thank you. So, for me, when I got the offer of this film, I was just taken in by the story. And at the end of the day, you're making films. And it's a movie, and movies can be fictional or they can be biopics, like this one is, based on a real life character. For me, I felt that this story and the fact that this woman had to go through so many things in her life, that made me feel like, hey, this could be a challenging part for me to play as an actor, I've not done anything like this before. And you know, it is a biopic. This is the first time I'm getting offered a titular character, so I felt that in itself was a big deal. So for me, when I decided to do this film, I was just like, okay, this is going to be a challenge as an actor, because there's going to be a lot of intense scenes. And
in future, will you think, I mean, that's awesome, but in future, will you think that there is a responsibility that an actor has towards society, and whether we end up, through our films, fairly or unfairly, end up eulogizing if we do gangsters or extortionists or terrorists?
Right. Firstly, we are not glorifying this character to begin with. We are showing the point of view of the law as well, as it happened. Absolutely, as we've mentioned, that we've shown the incidences as they have happened. And the audience is actually going to be absolutely free to make their own judgment once they watch the film.
Shraddha and Apoor, for the moment, many thanks for speaking to us here on India Today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.